Welcome back to another video. So we've explored several strategies for Forex trading. And today I'm going to try using momentum strategy combined with RSI, so relative strength index. And the way this is going to work is while a candlestick or while a Forex pair is moving along, we will be able to use the momentum indicator to see the buy and sell of that Forex pair. We should be able to enter positions when it's on its downtrend or into its uptrend. And so we can see that quite clearly through the momentum indicator. And I will combine this with the RSI. And so the RSI is able to tell us whether or not a Forex pair is either oversold or overbought. And so if it's overbought, we may want to consider entering it as short, or if it's oversold, we may want to enter into a long. So let's dive in and take a look at momentum trading. Hi guys, so as you can see, I'm on the GBP USD pair. I'm also trading, I think 2021 to 2022. So again, a very random time in the market to see whether or not this works. I've also opened up my indicator, so you can see my momentum indicator is open. This is going to show us whether or not there's a lot more sellers in the market or buyers. We'll be able to see it through here, and my RSI down here will tell us whether or not a Forex pair is oversold or overbought. So the lower it is, that means overbought. The higher it is, that means, the lower it is, that means oversold. And the higher it is, means overbought. So I have been told, so when I was looking into this strategy, I was told that a lower time frame is usually better for this strategy. So I put it onto the 15-minute time frame compared to my other strategies, which were on the 4-hour and much larger time frames. Okay, so let's kind of dive in. What we can see here already is that there is a downtrend. We can see a trend going into going down. On our RSI, you can see that we're almost at an oversold position, and the momentum is still pretty hard in the downtrend. So we can kind of see, we can wait and see what happens if we start to see this curve slowly leveling out. We may want to consider a long position. So let's see what happens. Okay, so you can kind of see now that there's quite a big surge into the uptrend. So the momentum is starting to go into the opposite direction, back into the upside, and the RSI is beginning to move away from being oversold. So we might want to consider putting in a long position here. Let's give it a try. Okay, I think that's a huge. I'm not putting my TP that far up. Maybe we want to try and target. Oh, why does it say NA? 50 pips. That's, let me just buy it. Market executed. So I bought into the market. And now I can adjust my TP. So I'm going to put my TP around here. So modified. £9. Okay, not that much, I guess. And I'll put my stop loss below the lowest low. There we go. So you can see it there. All right, so let's see if this works. Like 5. I might actually increase my margin because it doesn't seem like you earn much on a lower time frame. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, so what's happening now is we can see that our momentum is slowly going back into the downtrend, as well as our RSI. So it seems a lot of sellers are entering here. So I might lose out on this trade. Let's see what happens. This is the 15-minute time frame as well, so it's going to be a lot more volatile. I'll say stunt executed. I got stumped out. Exit with loss. Exit with loss. There we go. Okay, so this did not work very, very well. Yeah, let's put that down as a loss. Okay, well, you can see the momentum still is kind of going down further. I like to look back historically and see where we may have a better entry point. So I feel like around this area is really good for a long position. You can see in the RSI, so let me open up the RSI more. You can see that we're entering the oversold area down here. So I might be stupid to go in for another long position, but I feel like it may be a pretty good opportunity to dive in for a long. Um, all right, let's give it a try. I feel like this might be a long position, right, instead of a short. Um, I'm gonna increase my margin though. We'll put it up to four margin. That just means I'm gonna maximize my losses or my profit depending on whether I get it correct. Okay, so let me enter again on a buy. Let me just change these pips. What the hell is going on with this? Way too many. Okay, we're going with a long. Client market executed. Oh, did I actually execute? Oh, perfect. So where was that previously on? Let me see. Where was that previous high? Oh, that was the high. Okay, so I don't really have much of a good strategy yet for entry points. So, for example, I don't know where to place my TP or my stop loss. I guess I'll cover that in another video in the future. So right now I'm just trying to target that previous high there, and the stop loss. My stop loss should maybe. uh, Let's go over here and say, okay, so that's a pretty low, right? So maybe I'll put it below here. So you can see that this is where my stop loss is. This is where my TP. Okay, so let's try again or another trade using momentum trading. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we can kind of see that it bounced off a little bit. It's bouncing up a little down here. Well, okay, there we go. Executed. And exit with gains. All right, we exited with gains. Look at that. Gain. Sub 51. Can't remember the last one. I'm not sure why my portfolio does this. I don't know whether it's the platform I'm using, but for some reason it deletes my portfolio automatically. Really, really terrible user experience. Just saying. So I have to physically write down my gains and my losses. So I'll have to go back and take a look at what my first initial loss was. I think it was at £28. Okay. Let's continue. Let's see. So we can see the momentum is going into the upside. Let's wait and see if anything changes. Okay, so massive amounts, massive momentum, a lot of buying power. Should have even longer on my last trade. So we got a lot of buying, a lot of momentum going into the upside. Using the RSI, we can see we're entering overbought territory. So this is currently in a very overbought zone. This is a red zone, and we can see that the momentum has gone up drastically. And if we look back historically, we see that this is, I guess, surpassing those higher highs before. So I think we may want to enter a short position here. You can kind of see on this candlestick that they're losing a lot of momentum here as well. So a lot of that means a lot of the sellers are coming in who pushing that down. So we may want to enter a short position here. This might be a good opportunity for us. So market executed. Okay, this is on 4 leverage. Okay, so let's try and aim for here. I think that's a pretty good target. Here was that 160 pounds. Yeah, I'll give it a try. Be ambitious. And then I don't know, maybe do one-on-one, one-on-one, 1-to-1 ratio, maybe. Yeah, I have no idea where to put I just don't want to be stopped out. Yeah, I'll get 80 pounds loss if if I get it wrong. Okay, let's see how this pans out. This trade. Oh yeah, here we go. Going into the downside now. No, the buyers are back in. Oh no, I'm gonna get stopped out. No. Oh, yes, keep going down. Yes. Oh no. Kids, this is dramatic. Here we go. Giant limit executed. Wow, I almost got stopped out. That is insane, but it seems to have worked. That's 192 pounds profit. Okay, so you can kind of see. Okay, well, momentum seems to work. okay-ish. Like I said, on a lower time frame, it seems to work quite well. Um, I guess when you're live trading, you have to be very hawkish on uh, looking at these two indicators, while the market is moving. I think is very, very important. Um, cool. That's a really good start. So 3 trades in and already turned pretty good profit. Let's have a look now where we are. Okay, so it seems the RSI had almost touched the oversold zone, whereas the momentum, yeah, we can see it's gone all the way down here. We can see a huge up, a huge push for buyers over here. I'm assuming that we got a we selected the right place for our TP. Um, right now, I don't see any clear sign of anything happening. So momentum seems like it may be going into the upside. It may continue into the downside. I'm not too sure. Same here with the RSI. So let's just wait and see and enter when we're a little bit more sure. Okay, so it's gone very much into the downside. It's gone a lot more into the downside. Okay. So you can kind of see again, we're very close to the oversold territory. But now if you look at the momentum, let me try and make this a little smaller. You can see this is, once we cross this line around here, this is showing that momentum is shooting up to the uptrend, right? And once we cross this line, again, it is going into the downtrend. Right now, we can see that there's this huge surge, this huge amount of momentum into the uptrend. So this could possibly be a good time to enter a long position. Same here. So if we look at the RSI, we can see this down here, very close to the oversold range, and very very far away from overbought. So again, this might be a good opportunity for us to enter into a long position. So why not we give that a try? Okay, let's enter. Buy and market executed. And let's take a look. Where do we want to try and target? Maybe what is this? 68. Maybe halfway around that previous candle here. So put in a take profit here, and then a stop loss below one of the lowest lows. It needs to be 1-1 at least. 74. Yeah, 74 pence. Okay. I don't know what this 168 thing is. So previous, I think there's a previous close. Okay. So let's see. So we've entered now with a long position. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. Sell and execute it. And exit with gains. Okay, that was 88 pounds, I believe, yes. Okay, wow, cool. All right, that seemed to have worked. And for the first time ever, I think I'm actually making a profit in in running these strategies. Very, very interesting. Okay, so we can kind of see now, we can go back to our momentum. We can see it's beginning to level out here. Again, we're still pretty far away from our overbought or oversold lines. For me personally, I just kind of wait and see, considering I just made a trade already. So let's kind of wait and see what happens if it goes into the up or the downtrend. Okay. Okay, so you can see the momentum is picking up to go into the uptrend. We're entering the oversold zone in our RSI. You can see down here. We can see from the momentum indicator that we are going into an uptrend. So this could be an opportunity for us to go long. Let's give it a try. Buy at market executed. Okay, so let me try and target a much higher one of the previous highs. Let me target up here and put my stop limit. Yeah, down here. I think it's fine. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a professional on where to put my TP and stop loss. Not yet, at least. Okay, so let's see if we're gonna go back into the uptrend. Oh, maybe get slipped up. Too much emotions. Okay, so it seems to be struggling. A lot of people are the buyers, the market doesn't seem to know what it wants to do. Again, this is a 15-minute time frame, so it's going to move a lot quicker. Wow, you can see here, hold on. Let's have a look at what's happening to our RSI. So the RSI is going quite close to overbought territory. And our momentum is certainly going more toward the uptrend, but it's hovering around that I don't know line, right? That zero line. So let's see how this pans out. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I think there's going to be a big market movement. Yeah, there we go.
Sell sign executed. An exit with loss.
That was a loss. I should have listened to the RSI. What a shame. Okay, well, what I'll try and do is, I know I usually do about 5 trades to check this. I'm going to do one more trade, and let's see if we can find a very clear indicator as to where the market may move. So let's let the market run a little bit first. Let's see. Okay. So what I'm looking at here, I'm looking at these, not the candlesticks. So let's see whether or not we can find a good entry. Okay. So apparently right now we have, let's have a look here. Okay, in the momentum, we can see it's surging up, which is really good. We're in oversold territory, very close to oversold territory. We may be looking at entering at a long position. Let's see. See where the momentum goes. Okay, so we can kind of see that it's moving now toward that uptrend. So going over that line into the uptrend. We may want to consider entering at a long and doing our final trade of the day. Let's give it a try, see what happens.
Buy it, market executed.
Let's try and target a much higher high, try and get some more money back. And let's just push this down. Hopefully we don't lose this trade. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, we're going into the uptrend, so you can see the momentum is going up. This is fantastic. Yep. Oh no, almost hit the TB. Almost hit the TB. This is so frustrating. There we go. Okay.
Sell and executed. An exit with gains.
Wow, look at that. Okay, we made a gain. It doesn't tell me what the gain is. That's not the gain today. That's oh, it says here 96 pounds. Perfect. Sorry, 97 pounds. Amazing. Cool. All right. So I think I haven't calculated all of this, but from what I can see that we've made a profit by doing this. Again, of course, a lot of these things require a lot more testing to see whether or not they work much better. And of course, in combination with other strategies, we could see a better result. So that's good. I think is a really good good to see how these two indicators work. Great. So there you have it, traders, using the momentum indicator and the RSI indicator to determine where the market may be heading. I can see I started doing the momentum RSI trading on the 29th of March, and I did all of those 6 trades on until the 31st of March. So that was 2 days worth of trading. I need to calculate, but I think I'm way up, maybe $200-300 in 2 days using this strategy. So of course, all the strategies that I review would require a lot more testing, which I will do, using hundreds of trades instead of just a handful, to make sure that they actually work. So there you are. There you have it. If you are interested in momentum trading or using the RSI, you can see now how to use it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.